Hi, Jackson families. Nicole Primelli, Superintendent of Schools. Providing an update today with finishing strong in Jackson schools this year and preparing for September. This update today will include the newest information regarding face coverings and ways our students will be able to enjoy more in-person events for the remainder of the school year, as well as preparing for the fall. We are aware that the CDC last released new recommendations that vaccinated people did not need to wear face coverings in many conditions, including outdoor and indoor circumstances. However, all schools in New Jersey must adhere to Governor's executive order and the Department of Education Road to Recovery. Under these rules, all students and staff in New Jersey must continue to wear face coverings indoors. Obviously, we will be following that executive order. However, along with the newest updates and based on the governor lifting the outdoor mask mandate and the provisions in the governor's executive order 175 that allows for exceptions to mask wearing when temperatures are hot and or if students are engaged in high intensity activities, due to that, we are going to, in Jackson, no longer require face masks to be worn outside. This will include physical education classes and any other class situation that takes place outside. However, if staff or students do want to opt to wear a mask outdoors if they wish, that's acceptable as well. We will just no longer be requiring it. However, all other safety protocols, including social distancing, will currently remain in place. Some other new updates. We still are using our elementary desk dividers. However, if the weekly activity report continues to drop this week in the number of COVID cases and the transmission rate, we will be no longer using those desk dividers. They will be considered optional at that point. We also have allowed at this point for playground equipment to be used. Again, all protocols will be in place of hand washing before and afterwards. And we have also most recently increased the tickets to our outdoor graduation and promotion ceremonies. We're right back to our traditional number of tickets. So we're excited for that and excited for our families and our graduates. And also the travel advisory has been lifted in New Jersey, so there's no need if people have been traveling to quarantine, and we'll be following that update as well. So just a few moments just to recap the year. It's been quite the year for all of us, but I just wanted to remind everybody that the process we've been through. We welcome students to in-person learning in the fall and the first day of school in a hybrid model. We also offered a full remote model option to families who so choose so. We progressed to a full synchronous model instruction in all of our schools in late fall, knowing that it was going to be difficult to return to any more than a hybrid model based on the virus's increase in cases. We provided an educational and social emotional supports throughout the school year, and as conditions allowed, we increased to our current model of 5-day of in-person instruction. Along the way, throughout the entire year, we've provided a safe environment for students and staff through all of our health and safety protocols. At every step, we focused on advancing learning and supporting students and staff in a safe, responsible way. We also offered athletic opportunities to students, knowing how important those opportunities are for social and emotional growth of students and connection and engagement. We ensured students were able to participate in as many extracurricular activities as the state gathering limits and health protocols would allow. We were creative with virtual activities as much as possible, and we have safely and successfully navigated some daily staff shortages along the way, and we continue to have. However, we still offered continuity of instruction. We also did not have to pivot to full remote too often. In fact, it was very seldom in comparison to some other districts across the state. So we were pleased that we were able to keep our doors open. We are aiming to finish strong here in the last few weeks of school. As the conditions allow, we will continue to offer more participation of in-person activities. We had the plays, we have band concerts and clubs and other events scheduled that will be in person. We're excited that the proms are going to be able to be held at both of our high schools. And we are excited that the graduations, promotion ceremonies, and moving up ceremonies will also be in person. And we will continue to schedule and enjoy end of year events together, primarily at our milestone grades of 5th grade, 8th grade, and senior year. So we're happy that we are able to offer those things to our students. The Jackson School District will remain on a current schedule throughout the end of the school year. There will be no change to what we currently are experiencing. We'll finish strong. Continuity of instruction is important at this point of the school year for our students. We don't want to change the schedule at this point. They're in a groove for learning, and we want to capitalize on that groove for learning as far as we can. We still do have the challenges of providing lunch in our buildings with the 6 feet distance still required. There's another reason why we will stay on our current schedule. And we do continually have our current staffing shortages. So staying on our current schedule will help us in all of those areas. However, we have been and have been prior to the governor's announcement on Monday, planning to return to a traditional 5-day, full day in-person schedule for the fall. We will continue to plan in that way. We are excited to be able to offer that in the fall, and we will be developing ways to assess and address the impact of this last year for learning loss, social emotional needs, and ways to successfully transition back to a full day schedule. We will monitor and adjust throughout the school year, as we always do, to help support our students and our staff. Part of our planning, we are reaching out to our parents, and we will be reaching out to our parents and our staff, providing opportunities for input for items and things that you think need to be addressed in the fall and throughout next year to help support our students with a full day program with this past year. What are the things you see that students may need? We'll use that information that we gather from both staff and parents to inform our plannings as we move forward. We will also we will keep you informed throughout the summer of our planning for the fall. As I said, we will be continuing to move forward with the planning of a full day, 5-day-a-week plan back to our normal schedule in the fall. So please look for an email in the upcoming weeks that will be have a survey included in it, asking for your input. I want to take this opportunity in closing to thank the entire Jackson School District community for the support of our students and each other this year. Without that positivity and that support, we would not be as far as we are with our students right now. So thank you for that, and we look forward to our continued partnership with all of you to create the best educational experiences for our students. Again, thank you for all your support. Make sure you look for that upcoming email with a survey so you can provide your input for planning for next year. And thank you again. Take care, everyone.